everyone in America should subscribe to Viddy Studios.
We've come to a crossroad. That's your kind of place right there. Okay, we just had a sick mentor meeting with Ben, and he gave us a ton of wisdom and gems on our onboarding and just some perspective from someone that's been in the space. So we're here at Grit. We got the mini ramp right here. This space is honestly awesome. But I want to share just like a couple of the notes that he shared with us. One of the first things he said, you gotta get to a win in less than 20 minutes. And I love that. Like, if someone within the first 20 minutes can get to a win, then they're gonna be more likely to come back. Keep it super simple. One of our just biggest problems has been our onboarding, our setup. And so just having this conversation, super insightful. It's freaking sick in here. Goals, this is what our space is gonna look like one day.
Graffiti on the walls,
Oh,
half
for
pipe
sure.
in the room.
For sure. I just wish I could hop on that half pipe. Okay, so we've come to a crossroad, and I want to do a pros and cons list to kind of help us think through this decision that's gonna definitely change the course of our product. My goal with these two lists is like, there's only gonna be a handful of pros and cons on both lists, but we're gonna need to see which cons are worth pushing through and which are not worth it. And like, when I think about compromising, like setup and onboarding, that's a pretty big con, but we can work through it. Like, we can have a higher touch onboarding, but compromising video resolution kind of goes against what we want to do. Like, Viddy is not meant for making quick, low quality videos. Viddy is meant for making better videos. Even though Viddy will help create videos faster, people aren't going to be willing to sacrifice video resolution for the sake of speed. You know, a lot of creators, they go out of their way to spend more time making an edit creative, to buy a certain piece of gear, to invest in their lighting and their setup, not because it's easier or faster, but because it makes the quality of the video better.
Cons of the version 2 feel much bigger, but that's also the only side we've gotten real feedback on. Now we're in that point where like we understand the problems with version 2, but version 1 is we're still guessing. Like,
Version 1 needs some hands on it.
Yeah.
We're just essentially creating a digital version of your recording that syncs up with your video clip, and on that digital version stores the timestamps on where someone should cut and what are the ins and outs of the take. How does this help me edit faster? It's like, oh, it's gonna create this other file that you then sync up, and it will be a map to show you where to cut. Okay, I can see how that would save me a lot of time. I don't want to make this decision based on just us talking about it. Mm-hmm. I want to get people using version 1. You have a call in a little bit where we can ask them about their issues with version 2 and the OBS, and like gather as many data points. Hey, what's up, you guys?
Hi.
Maybe tell me about your project. Give a little pitch.
Wow. Thanks for being real. I am helping all people of all faiths be as real as they possibly can in terms of their relationship with God.
That's awesome. I love it.
Thank you.
Killing it. All right. Well, thanks for everything. We'll see you guys around.
Yay!
I just made ads using Viddy Studio, and it made everything so seamless and easy. I'm horrible on camera, and they just made it seamless and so much better. Thanks for helping out Viddy Studio.
Your thoughts using Viddy for the first time? Do you feel like it helped taking it one line at a time?
Yes, I think it helped take one line at a time. It'd be super nice in the editing process to not have too many versions to look through and try and find which one's the best. So definitely be nice. It's awesome.
I think this is great. Do I leave a review or what do I do?
That would be cool. Maybe later I can ask you
Yeah.
if you were to give us a review, that'd be so cool.
I think this is so beautiful. It seems really professional, and it was really easy once I figured out that you guys were gonna cut the pauses between what I was saying.
That's a good
Yeah.
thing.
How was your experience with Viddy? If you were to give it a couple words, do you feel like being able to redo was helpful? Going
Yeah,
through the script?
that was slick. How hard is it to change the script if you're like, oh, hang on, I want to change something real quick?
Yeah. So it's easier before you start recording, like when you're on the front end. Once you start recording, you can't really change the script. So I think that'd be a cool addition, like
Okay,
cool
yeah.
feedback from you, being able to edit a script.
I wonder too, there's been a couple of times where Biden has read something that's like and smile. And
Yeah.
You know, and he reads and smile.
Uh-huh.
But it would be nice to have like some
Like a note in the
verbal
margin.
prompts, yeah, like or nonverbal prompts.
Yeah,
say
like
stuff
speak
like that.
up or
Yeah,
take
on
a
this
breath.
part, act really excited or take
Yeah.
a breath or put your hand like when I was like it's like magic. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
have it right there. Raise hands and
Yeah.
you know.
That's awesome. I
Stuff
think
like
that's
that would be cool.
absolutely great.
But I love it. I love that it sits like that.
I think everyone in America should subscribe to Viddy Studios.
There you go.
Yeah, let's go.
You can find them at viddystudios.com.
This is just my genuine opinion. I think that I should subscribe today. My family should subscribe. Every single person that I meet, I'm going to tell them to subscribe. And I'm not getting anything out of this. There's no pay.
Not just America, but also our nearshore development teams at orchardtech.com
We're gonna probably-
could really benefit from.
We're going to need to get them a subscription, every single one of them.